going to be arrested. Okay. I'm telling you, I've got Eunice coming. She's going to be arrested tonight.
You beat some f***ing bitch up me if I get police on me.
This is a photo of a teenage autistic girl from the United Kingdom who was aggressively arrested by police officers. The reason why she was arrested is because she was accused of being homophobic, because she made a comment to one of the police officers that they looked like her nana. Her nana is a lesbian and married to a woman. And even though she was autistic, the police did not care and it didn't matter to them.
From the UK, where an autistic 16-year-old girl was arrested, dragged away by half a dozen West Yorkshire police officers because she said a female officer looked like her lesbian nana.
This is a photo of the police officer that the teenage girl referred to as looking like her nana. She said that she didn't care that the teenage girl was autistic. She stood there with her arms folded, and it seemed like she wanted this girl to be arrested.
Her mother desperately tries to intervene, but to no avail.
The mother of the teenage girl desperately tried to explain to the police officers that her daughter was autistic and didn't understand certain things, but it didn't work.
The terrified girl was dragged away and served with a homophobic public order offence. Let's have a look.
She's autistic. I don't care. She's autistic. I know you're okay. I'm telling you, I've got Eunice coming. She's going to be arrested tonight.
By this point, the teenage girl became very overwhelmed and went into sensory overload. And due to all of the noise and the police officers being loud, she started hitting herself in the head.
Bitch up me if I get police on me. Calm down.
She's autistic. Can you stop staring at her, please? She's got autism. Can you just stand there? She's in a cupboard. She can't go anywhere. She can't go anywhere. She said the word.
A short time later, the mother desperately tried to explain to the police officers that her daughter is not homophobic and that her nana is married to a woman. So how could her autistic daughter be homophobic when her grandmother is married to a woman? It just doesn't make any sense.
Her nana is a lesbian. She's married to a woman. She's not homophobic. Look what you're clenching your fist. Go away from my teenage daughter.
What is up with you?
There's something wrong with you, mate.
Does it go to right over there?
She's autistic. She don't like people touching her. She will have a meltdown. She won't come out. She's got autism. I'm Lisa.
Despite her mom's efforts to try to explain to the police that she's autistic, the police officers really didn't care at this point.
Come out, because we're trying not to do this, aren't we? We've been trying for a long time.
But she hasn't done nothing, no?
Ultimately, the teenage autistic girl came from the corner that she was hiding in due to having a massive meltdown to accept her fate by these aggressive police officers.
She wasn't arrested. They brought her home.
She's under arrest.
No, but she was going upstairs and she made a comment to me, and that officer ran in my house and assaulted me and tried to get to my daughter for now.
If you want to make a complaint about any of it, that's fine.
I am going to.
That will have been on.
I am going to. Yeah, because it is on, and she has.
She's now under arrest.
She was full of rage and she ran in the house and she barged me into this corner.
After all of the hectic chaos that the police caused, as you can see, the teenage autistic girl finally removed herself from the corner. It was in that moment that the police officers walked out into the parking lot and began to aggressively drag her to try to place her under arrest. Her mother tried to mention that she had severe scoliosis, but as you can see, the police officers ignored that and continued to aggressively arrest her. They placed her on the ground. As you can tell, autistic people at this point are severely in a sensory overload, and it's just very chaotic for them. I can't imagine what this poor girl is going through, especially being autistic. I wanted to put this at the end because I wanted to say that autistic people are more likely to identify as LGBTQ. So basically what that means is, how could they be homophobic when most of them identify with the LGBTQ community? I think it's very sad, and I think that police officers need better training. They need more understanding about autism spectrum disorders. That way this type of problem will not happen in the future. I think once you start treating autistic people in this way, we're going down a dangerous path. This teenage girl's dignity was stripped away. She will definitely need counseling. She will need therapy because this was very traumatic for her, all because of feelings. Now, I'm not saying the Autism Storyteller is not a homophobic, and I'm not saying that people that are homophobic should not be, there should be consequences to that. However, autistic people are neurodiverse, which means that their brains think differently than ours. And so it is my hope that all police officers from all around the world educate themselves and really learn the importance of how to treat autistic people with dignity and respect. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.